Good morning. I am Devantu Disanayake. Now I am going to talk about continuous professional development. Continuous professional development is a mean by which members of a profession maintain their knowledge and skills and develop qualities in their professional lives. According to another definition, it is the conscious updating of professional knowledge and improvement of professional competence throughout a person's working life. To be a professional, you should have a commitment. You have to keep up to date and continuously seek to improve. Continuous means never ceases. The term professional has used because it is focused on professional competence. The term development has used because its goal is to improve professional performance and enhance career progression. Let's see why nurses need continuous professional development. Because nurses work towards gaining professionalism, autonomy and self-regulation, so they have to engage in the activities which facilitate continuous professional development. More competent nurses have higher demand by healthcare consumers. And to keep nurses abreast with latest research and development, nurses have to engage in the activities related to continuous professional development. So, continuous professional development is a requirement of the Nursing and Midwifery Council in Malaysia. Now we see why nurses participate in continuous professional development. According to Turner, nurses engage in continuous professional development for personal satisfaction, for joy of learning, to increase knowledge of new techniques and for self-assurance gained from continuous education. Now we will see what influences continuous professional development. Continuous professional development is a symbol of changes in activities undertaken by nurses. When nurses need to improve their clinical skills, where they need to play leadership roles, and when their responsibilities become high, they need to improve their performance and competencies. So, nurses have to engage in the activities of continuous professional development. To achieve the professional status for the profession, nurses have to engage in continuous professional development. When government rules and regulations for professions or occupations are changing also, there will be need arise for continuous professional development. Now we will see what are the challenges existing for continuous professional development in nursing. First, nurses usually focuses only on clinical skills but not about the other things. This may be due to heavy workload of the hospital or the ward, or may be due to the shortage of staff. Second is leadership and management development is usually accessible only by senior staff but not by the juniors. That is another challenge for continuous professional development. Third, sometimes continuous professional development is continued with mandatory third, sometimes continuous professional development is confused with mandatory training courses. So, those are the challenges of meeting continuous professional development. Now we'll see what are the benefits of continuous professional development. First one, it improves the confidence of nurses in the activities they engage in. Second, it develops and refines the skills of nurses. Third, it allows the nurses to be responsive to the changes in management of patients and meeting emerging needs of the patients. Fourth, it supports role success and job satisfaction. Okay, now we will look what are the motivating factors to undertaken continuous professional development. I think you know that in some countries nurses have to renew their registration. For the renewal, they assess nurses' competencies. If they are not engaged in the continuous professional development activities, they cannot get the registration. So nurses in those countries, they look for continuous professional development. To pace successfully for the changes in practice, you have to engage in continuous professional development activities. To improve the standards in practice and to be best in what you do, you have to update your knowledge and skills. So, you will be engaging in continuous professional development activities. Apart from that, it is a value addition for nurses if they have more qualifications in their practice. And if someone has more qualification, he or she can enhance their personal status in terms of finance and other benefits. So, those things will be motivating factors for undertaking continuous professional development. Now we will see how you can achieve continuous professional development. There are many ways. So those includes engaging with post-registration education programs like university courses you can choose, and second, attending to conferences to update your knowledge. Third, participate for training programs. Fourth, secondments, which means short transfer to another department within the organization. For example, if you are working in the operation theater, you will be transferred to ICU for about 6 months. Then you will be able to gain the experience of ICU and you will get the skills how to handle ICU patients. So it is called secondments. Then fifth is shadowing. So what do you mean by shadowing? Shadowing is that you are acting up into another's role. If you are acting up into a senior's role, you will be able to gain senior's experience. Next, you can act as a coach and a mentor. So what is your role as a coach and a mentor? So as a coach and a mentor, you have to guide your students in improving their knowledge and skills. For that, you should be competent and should have more knowledge and skills. Sorry. Another good method is to use reflective practice. I think that in reflection you learn from experience and try to improve your practice. Another method of achieving continuous professional development are reading professional journals and improving knowledge about national and local health policies. Okay, creating a portfolio of professional development is also maybe a good motivational factor for continuous professional development. So good to get more idea about these portfolios, the way you can create the portfolios and what should be included in the portfolio. You can go through the book. By going through the book, you will be able to have good idea about the portfolios. Thank you.